a professional bout brought to you by the good folks at FST Filtration. And now, fighting out of the red corner, this fighter weighed in at 149.5 pounds. He fights out of Team 4-7 and Stone Man Boxing. Please welcome to the cage, Lehigh Dominguez! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, he also weighed in at 150 pounds. He fights out of Empire MMA. Give a big warm welcome to Julius Deschini! Your referee, Tyler Thomas.
Dave Selyustad will offer some final instructions here to these two catchweight fighters.
Again, these fights are brought to you by Mountain Supply, good sponsor of the show.
Deschini in the tight trunks, Lehigh Dominguez in the board shorts. No touch of the gloves there.
Having no part of that on Lehigh's part after I just said how happy and nice he is.
Southpaw stance here for Deschini. Attempts the high kick and right back to a low kick and a takedown. Right back to his feet, Lehigh Dominguez, but he gives up his back in the process. He's dumped down one more time.
I mean, this is what we expected, right? Julius happy with his wrestling, happy with his jiu-jitsu, and he works a full mount right there.
Right to full mount, not even 30 seconds into this three-round affair. Starts raining down the right hands, and now he's got the neck.
Nope, let it go.
Here comes the scramble attempt from Lehigh Dominguez. Deschini's dragging him back down.
He's doing a good job defending, though. Getting some good coaching from a great grappler himself in Ramsey Najim in his corner.
Ramsey telling him to keep working up the cage. When you've got someone on your back like this, but you can put them against the cage, you could just use the cage to peel them off, to scrape them off your back. Deschini, though, not letting any of that happen right now. Here's a little Nelson. He's got a crank on that neck.
God, that does not look comfortable. He's got to address those hooks. He has got to address those hooks.
Gonna have to donkey kick one of those legs out. Tough to be down on this position for a full round. And once again, Deschini going for that neck crank.
Oh, that does not look comfortable.
That is a very, very unpleasant posture for Lehigh Dominguez. No tap.
That's just pain tolerance, right? Yeah. He's got his toenails painted. How many fighters have we seen tonight? Like, these are the third fight with the toenails painted?
It's an old school trend. I haven't seen that in a while. Back to the mount. Julius Deschini coming in out of Asylum MMA in Flagstaff, Arizona. It's hard to come to Salt Lake City and have an altitude advantage. Flagstaff is one of the few cities.
He's from Flagstaff, trains at Asylum's there in Las Vegas. He's got Steve Urkel as his coach.
All right.
Phil Dunlap. Oh, there, Lehigh.
Nice work by Lehigh Dominguez.
Watch the knee bar.
Back.
Watch the leg. Watch that leg.
And here comes an inside heel hook there. Oh, got to get that leg out. Still isolated, Lehigh Dominguez. Getting cranked on. No regard, and finally the tap. Lehigh Dominguez taps, and Julius Deschini comes in and hands Lehigh Dominguez his first professional loss. Nice grappling exchange there. Stayed on that leg, goes from the knee bar attempt to the heel hook, and then swapped sides.
That is good. That was just solid jiu-jitsu, and he's just really comfortable down there, and you could tell it. Even when Lehigh took his back, didn't panic, immediately went to the next.
Julius Deschini came in 0-0, gets his first professional win.
We're starting to see, again, evolution of the sport. These guys are not just wrestlers. Comes in, is strong, I believe a brown belt in jiu-jitsu as well. You mix that wrestling with the high-level jiu-jitsu, there's just so many options available.
see on the replay here, it might look like this was just one attempt, but this is actually 3 different moves strung together, and eventually he gets the tap with the right leverage.
Fortunately, I get a little squeamish every time I see those heel hooks and leg locks come in, but, you know, it looks like Lehigh tapped in time to make sure there was no damage.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right. Unfortunate situation for Lehigh Dominguez. Look, if you want to improve your grappling, the pit is a pretty great place to be doing it. They'll go back to the drawing board. He's got guys like Ramsey Najim and Court
Fighters
McGee
to
and
the center, please.
Steve Seiler, who we'll see fighting later tonight to help him out.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to an end. 2:57 into the first round. Your winner by heel hook, Julius Deschini.
First time fighting in the state of Utah, first time fighting as a professional, 1-0, that's a good night. Worthy trip. And again,
3-0 for
3-0
Vegas.
for Vegas.